Version 2 of the Victorian Curriculum has some changes in the levels 9 and 10 economics and business strand of humanities. The timeline allows for familiarisation from now until its implementation from 2026. This video focuses on the consumer and financial literacy substrand, particularly in respect to financial planning and investment strategies. For some teachers, this will be a new focus in their levels 9 and 10 teaching, where one of the knowledge points includes managing financial risks and rewards and smart investment strategies, considering both legal and ethical implications. With us today is Lionel Lee, who will discuss the benefits of financial education for Year 9 and 10 students and what this might entail for them and their teachers. By way of background, Lionel Lee is a personal finance expert with the Better Foundation, a private foundation delivering personal finance education to over 10 million people around the world, including Australia, through its Moneyverse content and programs. Lionel is also a prolific writer and commentator, having produced more than 2,000 articles for print and digital media as a multinational business and finance expert. There's more information about Lionel in the accompanying compact sheet. Welcome, Lionel.
Thank you, Geoff. Thanks for inviting me to have a chat with you and also to share my input with members and teachers of the association.
Thank you. So, starting off, why is financial literacy so important for young Australians at years 9 and 10? So important that it's being added in a bigger way into the new Victorian curriculum.
Yeah, I think, starting, I guess, with a common understanding of financial literacy, it's about having understanding of basic financial information. The scary truth is that according to a 2023 study by Allianz and a 2020 survey by Hilda, or the Household Income and Labour Dynamics, young Australians are actually not getting smarter when it comes to their money. And especially Australians aged 15 to 24 are actually clocking the biggest decline in financial literacy. So it's critical, not just, in the past, but more critical moving forward, that we equip our young Australians with the right personal finance knowledge and skills for three reasons. Number one, it's because they're going to be facing an increasingly complex digital landscape of financial products and scams. So we need to make sure that they are able to navigate those challenges and risks. We need to find a way for them to secure their financial futures as well. And then thirdly, we need to also reduce their dependency on an increasingly expensive social welfare and healthcare system.
So what do these students at years 9 and 10 and their teachers themselves really need to learn to be financially literate?
So we're making the assumption that at years 9 and 10, and the teachers themselves who are educating these 14 to 16-year-olds, that they have already learned some of the, a basic financial literacy information that we talked about for year 7 and 8. So that means that they've learned how money works, they understand earning, they understand spending, saving. They've had a chance to adopt the right money mindset as well as money habits. So moving forward in year 9 and 10, it is critical for our students and teachers alike to understand how investing, borrowing, debt, and asset building really works. And that also then allows them to avoid more of the financial scams.
So this is getting into the importance of understanding financial risk and reward.
Yeah, so I think one of the aspects often overlooked in teaching our young Australians about financial literacy is actually financial risk and rewards. This is important, and it's important not just for the understanding that there are risks and rewards associated with financial decisions, and that they can lose, they can also win as well when they make investments. But it is most important to help them develop analytical and decision-making skills around the use of their money.
So overall, how does saving and investing help students to achieve some financial security and independence in their lives?
So if we can get students into the habit of saving and investing, we have already laid the foundation for their future financial security and independence. So the next is actually educating them on the various saving and investing options, and to help them make better saving and investment decisions.
So in practical terms then, how can these students in years 9 and 10 invest?
So students in year 9 and 10 are likely not going to have a big stash of cash, right? It's going to be either pocket money that they may have saved up from year 7 to 8, and that's probably coming from their parents. They might have done some part-time work that allows them to have a bit of a cash at the side. So I think the starting point is to ensure that they have an personal interest in investing. So it starts with the students, and then getting them to leverage the digital technologies that are available to them to become familiar with various investing options, not just in Australia, but also outside Australia. And for them to then have a chat with their parents, which unfortunately doesn't happen very often between parents and kids, about money and also about their investment findings, allowing them to sit together, put their heads together and review the financial risks and rewards of those options, and then set up some spare cash to actually test those findings.
Lionel, thanks for your thoughts today, and I'm sure teachers around Victoria have appreciated hearing your perspective.
Thank you, Geoff. My pleasure.